All right, welcome back. It is the start of another day. Boy, I finally remembered to get rid of these clothes. Never even looked and saw what they were. Look like tank tops, some yoga wear, some flower wear down there. These look like they were just pants. They're just pants. What size are they? They're small. And they're small. Alrighty. Well, remember to do that, fortunately, because it's been like 2 or 3 days that I haven't remembered. It is, we got some kind of nasty weather out here. It's like a freezing rain. It's supposed to get into snow and it's supposed to turn to rain again, so we're going to try to make this a little quick and get out there and do some trash picking. So welcome back. It is trash day. Let's find some treasure, make it a good one here with Taco Stacks. Let's do it. What is up with the smell of skunks around here? I thought this was a toy. Is this a toy? It is a toy. What the heck? This looks like it's one of those really expensive. Yeah, this looks like that expensive brand. Melissa and Doug. Sometimes these are worth a lot. I don't even know if these are complete. They just look, they look like they're really well made. Melissa and Doug. It's pretty bad from afar, you didn't know if it was a toy or not. Might have some metal up here. I don't know what the heck this is, but it's metal. The fact there's still snowbanks out here is crazy. This looks like it's all wood. Yeah, the fact there's still snowbanks out here is nuts. Like, if I lived in this area and I needed parking spaces, I'd be out here every day knocking these things out. Looks like this might be it for this house. That's something. Ow, ow. It's all broken up wood. There's some concrete down there. That's pretty cool. Not really, but... Alright, well, looks like that's it for that house. That was the Victorian house that's been for sale forever. I should probably just go on Google and try to figure out what it sold for. Or Zillow, or Redfin, whatever it's called. Yeah, I think that house is done. Looks like we have a special drop-off. Funny, in a Girl Scout cookie box. The reason why I say it's funny, because of Girl Scout cookie boxes, because this is a town where I found 1 million boxes of Girl Scout cookies. I kid you not, it says reserved for Taco Stacks. Very cool, very cool. So much appreciated. I don't know where that car just went. Some car went by pretty slow and it just disappeared. But thank you, whomever that is. Another stop succeeded. Much appreciated. On to the next. I don't know if this rain, snow, whatever it is. I learned a little trick here very quickly. the ice and whatever was sticking to my windshield. I was looking around, no one else had their ice or whatever sticking to their windshield. So now I put the defroster on, or turned the heat to just the defroster. And you got over here. Garbage. So yeah, I turned the heat to just the defroster mode, and now when I do this, it seems to wipe it cleanly. Or I'm having to use the windshield washer. Alright, looks like I gotta do a double whammy. I know this is one of those chairs. It's one of those chairs. Van sounds like it's about to take off. I don't know if that Melissa and Doug stuff is actually worth anything, but it's better to grab it now and throw it away later. Oh, this is it's kind of the wrong season to pick that up. That'll be something that be cool to sell in November. It's probably not going to sell now. I think the van sounds like that because I have the heat going. It's the motor for the fan or whatever. Pretty sure that's why it's so loud. Oh, now it's really raining or sleeting. That's what it is. It's sleet. It's like little pieces of hail. I haven't seen a bicycle in forever. I think the air is actually still good in it. Didn't take a great look at it, but kind of had BMX vibes to it. But I think it was just a youth bike, not necessarily a BMX bike. Yeah, this weather is something else. No one else is out again. It's one of those days. The only person out here is Taco Stacks. Seems like everything must be canceled. It's not a holiday. I haven't seen anyone out waiting for the school bus. I don't want to say they probably have a delay, but it wouldn't put it past me. No one's out. No one's driving. No one's walking a dog. I think I've seen something out here. This person has the right idea. Blocking off from everyone. That is introverted to the max. Yeah, they have it set. Whatchamacallit. See, I'm losing my train of thought. They have it so you can't see into their porch. This person obviously does not. I know in some towns they have that, like some people will have that on their porch. Like this person kind of has, they have like siding up there that goes up until your knees. So that way if you're out there in a, you know, shorts or a skirt or whatever it is, you can actually sprawl out a little bit on your front porch. You know, summer days, which feel like they'll never show up. And other people you can see right through. Or they put up a large, I don't know what that thing was. Netting or something. It's like my old truck. My old van. don't know how you take this thing apart. Oh yeah, what is this? Oh, I think it's a light down there. Yeah, the old mystery van. That's exactly what would have happened. Now, if I didn't sell it when I sold it, I could have sold it for more money. I don't think I'd be safe enough to let someone else drive it. You have to do a lot of work to it. But when I traded it in, they didn't even want it. They're like, we're going to send this to auction, and we're probably going to get like $800. So it's not even worth it for us to call in the tow truck to haul it down to the auction. You know, it just, it's not worth it. Which is interesting because, you know, when I first traded in my first Jeep, I got offers just like that, where they're like, yeah, we're not going to try selling this, we're going to just send it to auction. And then the place I actually traded in my Jeep for, a new Jeep, they offered me like 5 times as much as everyone else because they were actually going to sell it. And they did sell it because they called me like 2 weeks after I bought my new one. It was like, hey, do you know anything about this? Do you know anything about that? I'm like, I don't know. Things like the heat didn't work at number 4. They called me on the day when it was 5 degrees out. When I say on 4, I mean on the highest setting. Like small things like that, you know, just an old vehicle doing old vehicle things. See if the wire's been clipped on this guy. Oh, look at that. The wire's gone. These and those tube televisions. When will we never see another one? And we have a sled. I think that one's about done for. This one's pretty shot too. The paint looks nice because they painted it relatively new, but man, that thing is rusty. Walking backwards, gotta love it. Do a lot of walking. Someone came along and clipped this cord. Yeah, I figured with we're closing in on spring here. Because this still has a motor in it, it will go as light iron. I get a lot of people ask me that all the time. But yeah, we're closing in kind of on spring, so with that said, spring means obviously more people out and about. We found a couple piles in recent videos where it's just been like they're cleaning out everything, which is nice. We had that one today from the Victorian house, but that house it had to have sold. It's no longer for sale. It's sold. Alrighty, so on the way to the scrapyard, I actually drove by the area which had those 2 mini excavators from yesterday on the back of that pickup truck, or that rollback, I should say, and they're all gone. So in a matter of one day, someone probably came in and bought them all, which to someone out there might actually be a good deal. You know, if you're not very familiar with those machines, you know, you see a mini excavator brand new for $4,300. It sounds like a great deal, and if you need something just to, you know, putz around the yard and get a couple projects done, it sure beats renting a machine. Spending half of that you know, for a project. So then you have the machine. But yeah, they're all gone. Kind of thought a little bit more about it. I did a little bit more research. It seemed like one of those machines, they go for about $3 grand to $3,200 on Facebook Marketplace. So add another $1,000. Guy's doing all right. But off to the scrapyard. It is still raining, snowing, sleeting. I just passed a work truck that was spreading salt, so I don't know if it's going to get worse before it gets better. Alright, so $11 in scrap. I didn't throw away the bicycle. The bicycle, I think, has a crack in the frame. The tires were still good on it. I wasn't able really to look at it because it's so like gloomy and dark, especially back there. But yeah, another fun day. Trash picking. I still had those Melissa and Doug toys to kind of look through, and made $11 today. So another treasure hunt in the books. I think with some of these days where we're going to have bad weather, it's supposed to actually, I think, rain for like the next week, from what I've been able to tell. We're going to just have to play it by ear and hope that hope people put things out. So thanks for tagging along for another trash picking episode here with Taco Stacks. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, hit the like button. Subscribe down below for more treasure hunts with over 1,200 videos now in the trash picking playlist. Check it out if you haven't already. We can go back to some great times here on the channel. And of course, I'll catch you guys next time for our next episode. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.